capital gain in every single year that a Canadian might enjoy is taxed at the current rate of a 50% inclusion. So you actually only pay any tax at all on 50% of it. And it's because of that really narrow focus, which is entirely intentional, that this additional tax is really focused on those at the very top, on people who can afford to pay a little bit more to make the investments that our country really needs, that especially young Canadians really need.
So I'm not exactly clear on who that is then, and you know that the business community is already saying that by doing this, it's sending the wrong message for a country
Twitchy
that's
twitch.
got a big problem with productivity.
Yeah, I mean, what I think is important
CJ.
for Canadians to know is we are very focused on productivity, on economic growth. And what the Ministry of Finance looks at is the marginal effective tax
I can't listen to this
rate. It
fucking
has,
bitch
you know,
anymore,
a
really.
good engine for calculating what that is. That's like the extra
Can you hear all right?
tax you pay for each additional dollar that gets invested in a business in Canada. Today, Canada has, by a long...
Okay, shut the fuck up, bitch. We don't want to hear any more of this shit. Whoever does her makeup, I don't know which funeral home parlor did up our fucking makeup here, but they didn't do a very good job. She's about 2 inches thick on her face. Let me go over the budget for you. So there's going to be a capital gains tax on people that make over $250,000. Do you know what the capital gains tax is? Let me explain that to you. If you own a house and you want to sell your house, remember there's no tax on selling the house that you live in, your personal property? Well, now guess what? That's capital gains, folks. Just a fancy word for it. Another thing is their home building project, okay? They want to build almost 4 million homes by 2031. 4 million homes. Never going to happen. Sort of like they've been here for now 8 years. This is the 8th budget or 9th budget they fucking passed down to the people. And remember in the first budget about clean drinking water to people on the native reserves? Still not there. Okay, still not there. Now they want to get into making housing affordable by rent to own. The government's going to build the houses and they're going to do like a rent to own program. Okay. And let me get something clear here. Let's say that the house goes for $500,000 and you get a shitty house in my town for 500 grand right now. At 5% interest rate, your mortgage payment's $2,800 per month on a 30-year mortgage. On a 25-year mortgage, it's like $2,600 per month. As a homeowner, you pay property tax. That's not without the property tax, so let's add on the property tax. If you're paying $3,000 a year, like you are in my town, okay, that's $200, almost $300 per month. Oh, plus there's carbon tax on that, okay? And then you have insurance on your home, which is not included in that. So you're going to end up paying over $3,000 per month to the government on a rent-to-own program. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. You're going to rent it. They're going to own it. You're never going to pay it off. You're going to get fucked. And anybody that's fucking voting for these clowns, even Jagmeet should be pulling out right now. Okay? He should be taking his wiener and getting out of the Trudeau's arse right about now, because guess what? The longer it stays in there, your party's going to disseminate to nothing. You're going to have as many seats as the Green Party, maybe the PPC. You may not even have party status that's going to come. So you guys want to listen to this? Want to listen to this girl again? That knows nothing.
To see whether Canada was sticking to that path. We have hit every single one of those markers. So the reality is, this is a fiscally responsible budget.
The NDP is not.
To Canadians.
I can't listen to her, really. I can't. Don't matter what she says, but she is funny to watch, because when she was with CTV, she never twitched like this. So Adderall, if that's what she's on, is legalized meth, amphetamine. So something's going on, and I'm not happy with it. Well, you can't be happy with it. You know, now they got a 1.6 or 1.9 billion for 1.3 billion, sorry, for the military procurement plan, and I bet you in that procurement plan, 1.3 billion is going to Ukraine. Oh, let's listen to this fella.
Inflationary budget that is like a pyromaniac spraying gas on the inflationary fire that he lit. It is getting too hot and too expensive for Canadians, and that's why we need a carbon tax election to replace him with a common sense conservative government.
We're concerned about
Oh
the
my
fact that
God.
Liberals ignored the opportunity to take on corporate greed. That's making it harder for people to find a home. That is a major problem that makes life unaffordable, and the Liberals failed to use the opportunity they had to take on corporate greed.
But let me get something clear here, Jag.
Mercedes Stevenson is with.
Let me get something clear here, Jag. You keep voting with the Liberals, okay, and you keep propping the Liberals up. You have in your power right now to change the course and put us into an election. But no, you keep siding with the Liberals. So this is how it's going to work out for you, Jag. If you vote on passing this budget, okay, it's all on you and your party. And here we go. No, we are screwed. Yes, maybe, Donna. Maybe. I could tell you this much right now. I work in the tool and die, tool and mold industry. And in my neck of the woods, southwestern Ontario, that's the largest industry. And it's been the largest industry since the making of a vehicle called the Ford vehicle. Henry Ford and Friends, General Motors, Chryslers. And there's a lot of people that are very slow right now. The business is very, very slow. So tomorrow I'm going to do, because I'm going to school right now, taking a course, first aid course, and I have to drive out past this battery plant that the government gave $11 billion of our money, or $13 billion of our money to this battery plant. I'm going to show you how it's going. And the reason why we're slow is because nobody knows which direction we're going. Are we going electric, or are we going gas, the way we have been going for the last 100 years? So we don't know. Yep. EV won't come that fast. EV is what we say. EV is, we don't know. We don't know nothing about EV. Oh, and look at this. What do we have here on the news today? We got Israel and Iran. I don't give a shit about either country. People are saying, well, we're going into World War III. The world's coming to an end. World War III, Leo, World War III. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe it's World War III in the Middle East and in Ukraine, but it ain't World War III in North America, and it's not going to be World War III in North America. So people that are putting that fear into you, and you hear it, you'll hear it on Redacted, you'll hear it from all kinds of different people, okay, different podcasters out there. We're in World War III. Quit selling it, because it's fear-mongering, and I'm not in fear of it, because it's not here, and it won't fucking be here. You know, when you got a country that says, preaching death to America for ever since fuck who knows when. Okay, well, I think death's going to come their way before it comes to America. They need to fight in their homeland. Send them all back. All the protesters that are out there, okay, that are begging Canada and to get in their corner, okay, go back. The Israelis, the people in Gaza, go back and fight your own bullshit war, because that ain't my war, and it never was and never will be. So with that being said, this is just a quick video. I'm tired. I hate my Chinese food, but read between the lines of this budget. It's a bunch of bullshit. These guys haven't been able to balance fucking shit. There's a lot of money that's gone missing. A lot. We're talking billions and billions and billions of dollars, okay? And when you have government officials, we'll call in the Prime Minister on this one, whose net worth went from $3 million trust fund baby with the Trudeau Foundation to over $350 million. Houston, we have a problem. And when the RCMP and other institutions are not looking at it and there's no charges being laid, we have a real fucking big problem. And when the shit hits the fan, they call it on themselves. Plain and simple, right? So, hey, house. CJ's still there. Donna's here. Let's see who else is in the house here. But that's the way it is, right? With that being said, stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm going to do a little video. I'm going to YouTube it of the EV plant in that's happening in Lakeshore, Ontario. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, sub, stay tuned. Oh, want to hear Hezbollah commander killed in IDF strike? Who gives a fuck? I don't. I don't. And don't believe what other people are saying. You want to get it, I'll give it to you straight from the mouth of the South, the man without a plan, the master of all your disasters. And we're not in World War III, folks, because I'm in the tooling business. And if we were even near World War III, we wouldn't be building cars right now. We'd be building, you know what, military shit. Ciao, guys.